This episode of Capes and Lunatics Sidekicks is brought to you by Tweaked Audio. To get awesome headphones, go to tweakedaudio.com and use the coupon code Southgate to get 30% off, free shipping, and a lifetime warranty. Or you can get there through the link on our website, southgatemediagroup.com. Hey, what about that Legends of the Arrowverse cast? Are they going to talk four shows this week?
What about it?
They're going to talk four shows?
It should be Beboverse. I don't even know why you named it Legends of the Arrowverse.
Because they call it Arrowverse?
No, it's Beboverse. Especially with Stephen Amell leaving. It's Beboverse now.
I haven't seen any Beboverse lately. I haven't seen any Bebo lately. Anyway, welcome to Legends of the Arrowverse, episode 6. I am Phil. Joining me, as always, is...
No, not Bebo, unfortunately. It's Lilith Hellfire.
She's small, sometimes blue. But no, not Bebo. When the drink flows, maybe she gets a little blue. Alright, so, ready to talk 4 shows? And are you there? Anyway, I hope Lilith is still there, but we're going to talk tonight. Every show this week that was Supergirl, Season 4, Episode 19, American Dreamer, Legends of Tomorrow, Season 4, Episode 13, Egg McGuffin. Did they steal that from Teen Titans Go? Arrow, Season 7, Episode 20, Confessions, and The Flash, Season 5, Episode 20, Gone Rogue. Which I think, didn't we have a Going Rogue a couple seasons ago? All right. Earth, Lilith Hellfire, are you there? If so, I cannot hear you.
I'm here!
Ah! Well, turn your stuff up. I couldn't hear you.
Okay. So,
all right.
Yeah.
So I mentioned all 4 shows, the episodes, so.
All right, let's just jump into Supergirl. Let me get this unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
Okay.
I was waiting on the drop.
Oh.
Just need to get my unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
Since you and Charlie also like to call out your drops now. Okay.
Wait, did you do our sponsor?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't hear it. Never mind. Moving on. Edit.
So much drinking. I don't know.
It is Thursday. It's warm-up night. Anyway, I don't like Dreamer. There, I said it.
It's like, I thought she had dream powers. Did I miss something? Where like these like energy weapons coming, whips or whatever coming from? Did I miss something?
The male writer's fantasies. Hey-o! Okay, like, what the hell have they done to the Jimmy Olsen lore? Like, Guardian, I was like, okay, that should have been Biggles' identity, but I'm gonna roll with it. I'm gonna see where it goes.
Well, first he's Daredevil. First he was Daredevil. Now what is he? A Kryptonian? See, that was some heat vision.
Well, I mean, he's got that Haran El whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like, just give me my redhead. Stop! Just give me my redhead Wally and give me my redhead Jimmy Olsen. Like, just stop the nonsense. Stop the madness.
Is it just they don't know what to do with him? Because, season 1...
They should have just let them hook up. That's all that I'm saying.
Well, that's the whole thing. Season 1, he was a potential love interest. Then when they moved to CW, they decided not to do that. It's like, well, what do we do with Jimmy now?
I mean, if anywhere you were going to do it, it'd be the CW. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. But moving around, I mean, honestly, I ship him and everybody else but Kara. I feel like they don't actually have chemistry. I like him as a part of Team Supergirl, but the minute they cut him away from it, it's just been like all downhill from there.
Yeah, I think they kind of realized that too. Is probably why they steered away from it. But it's like, so you want him with Lena then? Because
yeah, I do. I think they're dating in real life, maybe.
Oh, are they?
If my Instagram memory serves me right, they seem like they're together a lot. I don't want to throw that in the atmosphere if they're not, but it kind of seems like it is.
Maybe they're just going over lines.
Okay, I don't know, but yeah, I ship it. I like it, but I ship her with Kara too, so it's just a mess.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I I mean, I get the whole thing with Dreamer. Like I said, like, yeah, I don't know where all these different powers are coming from, but I mean, I liked that this episode had a little more action.
She dreamed them up. Oh! You missed the obvious. But no, we've got 4 separate storylines. I'm like, what is this, Arrow? Why is this an ensemble cast? I mean, yes, Kara was getting on my nerves being an ethical journalist. Like, you can't write about yourself. What? We had this discussion with Superman. Don't do this. Supposedly you're better than him. So why are you doing this?
I don't know. Is it just killing time? Because it's like I think you said an episode or 2 back. I don't know if like they switched courses and made Lex behind everything, and if that wasn't the original plan. Because was it a Krypton Report? I was listening to something. I think they said like they only had John Cryer for 3. They only have him for 3 episodes, so you're probably not going to see him again
because he's so busy.
Well, no, maybe that was the original. You know, they only signed him for 3, and then they're like, "Oh, let's make him the big bad." It's like, well, we only got him for 3 episodes. Oh, stretch it out.
I don't know. Supergirl's always been kind of a fly by your seat of your pants show, so you know it is what it is at this point. But I don't need 4 separate storylines, especially like the show's called Supergirl. We finally got Lex, although we didn't need Lex because we had Lena. I'm just saying, Lena greater than Lex. Fight me any day of the week on it. I will whoop your A.
Again, are they just using him to build her up though too? It's like, you know, she defeats, you know, Clark's, you know, biggest villain.
Like I am just like you know what it is. It's like, okay, you name your new superhero Dreamer, and it's like American Dreamer, and our policy. It's like it's too political. Like I would rather that in my Green Arrow show, as I say every so often. This is not a place for Supergirl. I need to feel uplifted, and I don't mean like girl power, women better than men. Like show me, don't tell me. Like it just like every season it just gets really worse. I mean, they're like 2 episodes away from #feminism Flash episode. Like I can't.
I mean, is it, or are they just playing that up too? Because, you know, it's like Agent Liberty, Ben Lockwood. I mean, are we really still doing this?
I know. I was like, why is Ben Lockwood not like paralyzed in Blackgate Prison or Arkham Asylum or whatever the hell? Like, why are we still dealing with this?
I mean, now he's like, what, Secretary of Defense or something?
It's exhausting.
And I'm just like, we're still doing Ben Lockwood over Red Daughter? Really?
I don't think that they really I thought that they just basically, what I gather is they just wanted it as a cool cliffhanger and didn't really think about the repercussions of actually following through on the storyline. Think about it. Everything that we know.
Well, I was just thinking about this a couple minutes ago. I wonder if that's going to be this season's cliffhanger. Is like, are they going to like trap Kara somehow, and like Red Daughter's going to take her place for the summer or something?
She's been wreaking havoc, I tell ya. She's not wearing any tights under that skirt.
Oh. But no, like at the mid-season finale when they locked up Ben Lockwood, I was like, okay, cool. You know, he was like a half-season villain. That makes sense.
I'm still confused. Whatever happened to Manchester Black?
Is he dead? I know he faked his death at one point, but then didn't John zap him with the magic staff or whatever?
Yeah. Like he was more interesting than Ben. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. Although they didn't get him, it's just like they didn't do like the anti. Well, I guess he was supposed to be an anti-hero, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. They didn't get that character. I mean, compared to the comics, it's like a totally different.
Well, the minute when they cast the person at the cast, I was just like, that's a little on the nose, eh? Okay, we're just gonna gloss right over this.
Manchester Black guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even care about that. I'm just saying the writing, they didn't get that. It's not close to the comic book character.
Exactly. Just like, what else? It's Supergirl. You just gotta roll with it, bro.
Exactly. I'm just, you know, you could have like redid Super Action Comics 775 and put Kara in Clark's place, and that, you know how great a story that would have been.
News alert, nobody in the Arrowverse writer room has ever read a comic book ever.
I know, but
fight me, Greg Berlanti, fight me! I don't even think you read an Archie comic on top of that.
But
Executive producer of Riverdale, in case you don't know.
But I mean, just think about that. Instead of doing the whole alien, I mean, you could have had, the whole most of the season being like, the public saying, "Oh yeah, Manchester's got the right idea. Let's kill all these villains," and Kara having to like win back the public's approval and stuff.
That's the way it seemed like it was going, but they totally lost the plot and the thread and everything else. They threw the baby out with the bathwater. It is just a hot flaming mess over there on Supergirl.
I mean, I don't mind when this stuff gets political, but that just seems like that's their only driving force this season is like, let's get that political message out.
I mean, if we're gonna be political, can we be provocative and shocking? Let's I don't know. It's just like, oh gee, a liberal agenda. I would have never guessed.
Is the president going to be behind anything, or is he just an unwitting dupe?
Until Lex becomes president, I don't care. I don't care.
I think we said this last time. I was like, I heard a theory and I love it. What if that's Lex in disguise?
Yeah.
Because Lex is in hiding somewhere.
Why not in plain sight?
Just an image inducer.
Oh God! Wait, this isn't Wade's World. Get out of here with that.
Lex has all the tech. He can build some holographic thing.
I know. We won't call it an image inducer though. I think it's copyrighted.
Copyright Marvel.
Anyway, yeah. I don't know. Like I can't. Like I have to binge Supergirl 3 episodes at a time. Like I can't just watch week to week because like the story is very slow, and it's not even like I mean, if it was a good character driven story, like I'll say season 1 was actually a pretty good, decent character driven story. Alex, I hated her at first, but now I love her. She's my favorite person, and that's saying something.
So do you think the memory wipe improved her character or not?
I think it gives her a little more sympathy. Like she was still like I feel like her coming out story was kind of like out of nowhere enforced and took the spotlight away from Kara, and a lot of fans were like, but now this is kind of giving her more maybe.
The what?
Giving her more of a sympathy angle.
Yeah.
It's like, how dare Kara do that to her?
Even if she agreed to it, yeah, it's like why? It's just...
Yeah. Everybody has to know your secret to stay safe. Like, just be honest in this world. That's just how it works.
Even if someone read Alex's memory, couldn't we do the old, John masquerades as Supergirl?
Here for it.
Him and Kara in the same room. I mean, they've done it before.
Exactly. And yeah, I think that's another thing that's really been like kind of like bumming me out this season. It's like I love Martian Manhunter. And they like kind of put him on the back burner and they're finally like giving him his just due right now. But I just was like, why did we have to do that in the first place? It didn't really bring anything to the story.
The timing just seems weird too, because it's like just as like Kara probably needs him, he leaves the planet.
Yeah. Father figures have a way of doing that in the Arrowverse. I'm just saying, looking at John Wesley's ships, I'm just gonna be fishing out here in the woods forever. You don't need me.
Not his fault. The monitor zapped him away.
I know. Oh yeah, did you hear that? Supposedly the monitor is gonna be in the Supergirl finale as well as Arrow's finale.
Really?
Yeah, I mean I heard. I haven't seen it, so I don't know if I believe it.
I wonder if he'll be in all the finales. Well, except for Legends. Who knows if they'll be in a crossover next year?
They almost have to be in the crossover because, spoiler alert, next season's their last season. Let's just be real.
Oh, I thought maybe you had confirmation on that.
The writing's on the wall, and it's in blood. That's all I'm saying.
Oh! All right, so I was gonna say, if we want to move to Legends, what do you give Supergirl?
I give her the Jimmy Olsen treatment. Thumbs down.
Ooh.
James Olsen, excuse me, the James Olsen treatment.
I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm from the side. I mean, I liked it a little. Like I said, I liked it a little better because it seemed like there was more action this week. Some weeks it's like really slow, but with these unexplained powers of dreamers, I was like, oh yeah, fight.
Plot twist, it's all been Supergirl Red's dream of what could be.
Or Brainy's in love.
Oh God. Anyway, yeah, let's talk about Legends.
Season 4, episode 13, Egg McGuffin. Like I said, did they steal it from Teen Titans Go? Because I swear they've had it and Egg McGuffin thing.
I was like, wait, I didn't know Warner Brothers owned Sonic. Dr. Robotnik, Eggman, get it? I mean, he is a speedster, and they do have Damien Dark in the show, and James Marsden from Superman Returns. So I'm like, I don't know, maybe, man, it's all coming together. Wait, the wrong show. Sorry, it's not super connected.
No.
Anyway, no, like I really hate this Nate and Zari thing. I freaking hate it.
I know, it just seems like it's like, oh, okay, well, he can't have a Maya, so hey, let's bring in the next woman. Next.
Yeah. Thank you, next. I know, I'm like,
That's what it seems. It seems like, he lost to Maya 5 minutes ago, and it's like, okay, let's line up the next chick.
And like, not for nothing, like, I didn't really get outside of Jonah Hex, but, I really didn't get a straight vibe from Zari for a long, long time, so it was just like, I don't know. Disappointing, I guess.
Well, what was it, last week or whatever? Wasn't she she was under the spell of that
yeah,
water lover or whatever, and then she had a threesome dreamers.
Yeah. I was like, okay, so that Bollywood episode divided Reddit, like straight up. I didn't like it. I was just like, this isn't the Flash.
I was gonna say, if there was people who didn't like that musical episode of the Flash,
I have yet to see that episode. I refuse to watch that episode. It
isn't bad, and I mean they're all like good singers.
I know, but no.
You watched the Bollywood episode of Legends though?
Yeah, I regret my life choice on that one.
I was gonna say the Flash one is better than that.
Okay.
So if you can make it through, yeah, I just that Bollywood episode, I'm just like, what are we doing?
Yeah.
Oh my god! And then this week, they outed Mick as that as the writer.
Yeah.
What are we doing there?
It's a hot mess. Like,
and of course, who was front and center in that storyline? Mona.
Yeah, I was gonna say Mona.
Let me show
Mona.
Let me show you my feminine side.
Ugh.
Because him and Charlie.
Nothing could be worse than that text scene from 2 episodes ago where it was like, this doesn't sound like me. I'm like, did I get sucked into an MTV teen drama? Like, what the frickle frackle?
You're not Daria.
Daria had less drama. Look at that last season where she got a boyfriend. I'm just saying. Hashtag true story. Daria expert over here. Anyway, I don't know. Legends used to be like, I used to look forward to Legends for their silliness, their goofiness. And they honestly had better villains, low-key, outside of Vandal Savage. Don't at me.
I mean, even the beginning of this season, once we were bringing Constantine in, I was like, oh, I'm all excited. Now I'm just like, what the hell? Besides the whole, Ray being possessed and Constantine and Nora Dark, that storyline, the rest of this episode, I was like, what are they doing?
You know what I realized with Nora? I guess they couldn't get the rights to Zatanna. And this is their version of Zatanna.
Maybe.
Because she's got that weird connection to Constantine. Her father was kind of morally gray, had some powers, and she kind of inherited his mantle kind of thing.
Yeah, I could see that. Unless,
I was like,
again, though, unless they're saving Zatanna for a movie or something.
I mean, I would love it. Me and Kevin Long would love it, but I think it's only 15 people that would be so down for a Zatanna movie.
Yeah, but I just wonder if they have a list and they're like, oh yeah, Zatanna's on the movie list, because they don't like they don't like giving the Arrowverse characters they're going to possibly use in a movie, unless they're doing a Justice League Dark or something.
Listen, no, listen. I'm gonna say they can shut the hell up about that because I'm gonna go out on a limb, and if I'm out here by myself, that's fine. Suicide Squad and Arrowverse greater than the movieverse. Fight me, fight me, fight me, fight me. I said it. I stand by it. I'm gonna die on this hill. It's fine.
Oh, you know the Arrowverse is better than those movies.
Not all the Arrowverse, but specifically Suicide Squad was a lot more. Their conception was a lot more fun and fleshed out than the movie. Just saying.
Oh yeah, did you see the list for Suicide Squad 2? We're getting like Polka Dot Man, a female rat catcher.
I'd rather have Calendar Man.
Again, I was like, what are you doing?
I think they're saving Calendar Man for the Batwoman show.
We can't get Justice League right. Let's do another Suicide Squad.
Oh, you couldn't get Suicide Squad right.
Never gonna get your.
Now we're getting Suicide of the Galaxy is what we're gonna get.
What soundtrack are they gonna use?
I mean, think about it. Regular Suicide Squad, that thing was all ripped off music, nothing new. So definitely, I see why they decided to go with James Gunn. But anyway, I just don't know what's up with Legends. Like, Sarah's lost her mojo. I'm glad Ray finally has something to freaking do.
I know, because he's not putting on that
Poor
suit.
Brandon.
He hasn't put that suit on in how long?
I know. I love me some Brandon too. Like, I really loved him as the Atom, even though we know he was supposed to be the Blue Beetle and this is supposed to be his show, not an ensemble show.
I know. I miss him. They need to give him and Sarah more, you know.
Yeah, they're the OGs, man, and they get kind of shafted, and I'm kind of tired of it.
Or hell, give Constantine more to do. I mean, you brought him in
Well, his plot line has been resolved. His honey bunny is out of hell and mad at him, and they're gonna kiss and make up, and he's gonna smoke a cigarette in his whitey tighties in the season's finale. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, well, they still got to beat Neuron, and they need magic, so.
Why does Ray mess everything up though? Like he's back on the F up counter, and there was a big one. I was just like, oh no. Because Ray, no.
We need to ride to his rescue, and we need to deputize Nora.
Which, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about Nora. I'm so torn. Like, I'm happy that her and Brandon get to, like, be work married together. And be on set and work together, and you feel that chemistry, and it's great. But at the same time, is she really needed? Did Ray need another love interest? After the Kendra fiasco, I was like, Ray is banned. The only person he gets to be with is freaking Citizen Steel. That is it. That is it. That is who I ship him with. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Too much romance. We need more action.
I mean, we've basically turned into The Office, a workplace dramedy. So.
Well, if next season is Legends Last, then are we going to get Constantine season 2 finally?
Maybe he'll go over to Swamp Thing. Oh wait, they stopped production on Swamp Thing.
Yeah, they're stopping at 10.
Dear Warner Brothers, get your together.
They should have waited and did what Disney's doing and put everything Warner's has on one app.
They were. That's why I was so, like, okay, the Warner Media app that they've been working on. I'm just like, why are we doing the DC thing?
Exactly.
Well, you couldn't wait.
Even Charlie Uster said that when they announced DC Universe. He's like, why aren't they putting on like the Hanna-Barbera stuff or this or that? I'm like,
well, that's because they have the Boomerang app that makes a crap ton, and I mean literally a crap ton of money for them. Like that app and that subscription to cable. Like, you can't find that stuff anywhere anymore, and that's why they didn't want to do that. It's fine on its own in its own little universe.
Yeah, but I mean, they have so many movies, and they could.
I mean, I'm there for the. Well, I mean, I would be there for the comic books. I mean, if anything, because they do some pretty cool stuff with the comic book stuff. So, I mean, like, I'm like so burnt out on TV at this point, especially binging stuff, which is why I'm kind of thankful that they do kind of stagger their releases the way that they do, at least. That's the one nice thing that I will say about them. Yeah. They have to out of necessity, but it's still nice. But no, back to Legends. I don't know what to do with Legends anymore. Like, I don't. All the good writers are on Legends. Like, that's where everybody left and went to. And it's just like, this is all you guys can come up with. Like, I want to know what's going on behind the scenes to why we had to transition to this.
They had so much potential in the beginning of the season, and I don't know what happened.
Mona happened.
Mona, that's it hit me. Yeah, Mona.
She has sucked the life out of the show, literally. I don't think she should be a werewolf. She should be a succubus.
They don't really play up that werewolf thing much. It's just like she's just like, Jane Normal on the ship, and it's just weird.
Yeah, I mean, like, shout out, like, real talk. I'd rather have Gary.
I know we got a little bit of him, but it's like
it's just a mess. And I didn't care for this episode, and I just hope that the season finale is super good and makes me care.
I hope so.
Because to be honest, like, I don't really care about Nate. And the season's been all about Nate and his family drama. And his love thing with Zari, and I'm just like, who does Nick Zano have dirt on? I need to know. This came out of nowhere. I'm like, okay, Nick Zano is not the lead of this show. What the frickle frackle?
It's just so weird because it's like, for like a superhero show, really you haven't had many people using their powers or their weapons or anything. I mean, you had Charlie shapeshift a couple times, but besides that, it's like it's mostly been Constantine and magic, which is fine, but
we're not even getting that now.
No.
So it's like the budget. They were like, hey, your budget's done. Sorry. Make it work. Here's a new set. Make it work.
No. Don't put the bug back in the jar until the end of the episode. Nah. Okay.
Give us a semi-bottle episode, people. Oh, let's moving on. Like, I love Legends, and it hurts me to say, I think this was the weakest episode of the Arrowverse.
Get rid of the sandwich girl. Make Legends great again.
Yeah. I just have a feeling everybody at like the CW has like blackmail fuel, and that's how certain people are getting onto these shows and getting front stage and center. And I'm just like, I don't know what this means.
All right, but yeah, that's been going downhill. All right, let's move to Arrow.
My favorite episode of the Arrowverse, actually.
Confessions. What, this week?
Yeah. Okay, I have to say this. Amiko's the worst, and I love her.
Why, you like her evil?
I do. I like her brand of evil. I really do. She's like, and I let Robert die. I was like, whoa, sister. Take that down to like Merlin levels at least. You're hamming it up better than John Barrowman. Like, come on, come back down.
It's like you as a supervillain, this little girl. She's like, yeah, let him die. Let them all die.
And then Roy came back.
Oh, yeah. What did you think about that, though, with the whole murder thing?
We should never bring up Mirakuru again, because I was pissed off at first. I was like, oh, Black Canary can't have a damn metahuman cry, but we can talk about Mirakuru. Cool. Still the hashtag still better. Well, hashtag still better.
Well, he had in the Mirakuru had to have a allergic reaction to the Lazarus pit, which we found out he got dunked in.
Yeah, of course he did.
So is that?
I mean, let's be honest. Thea and Nista have greater combat skills. I mean, all he has is parkour. Let's be real. Roy's our boy with the flips. That's what he does.
Was it the whole thing that Willa Holland's not coming back? So, like, they had to use this plot device of, now he has a murderous rage. That's why he's not with Thea.
Yeah, of course. Convenient plot point is convenient.
And I just wonder if at the end of this season or sometime next season, if he's going to, like, exile himself to the island. That's why he's there in the flash forwards.
Probably.
Yeah, because he's hulking out too much today. He's like, I go.
Or if he actually does die, I mean, because I hear there's a lot of still bad blood. And, Mark Guggenheim was the one that said he would never kill Thea off. Beth didn't make no promises like that. That's all I'm saying. She's the showrunner now.
But if you can't get her back, would they kill her off screen, or would they just, like, never mention her?
Kill her off screen. That's their jam. But no, like, I did. Like, I liked it, and I was just like, okay, cool. But the Team Arrow they fail. That's what they do. They should be team failure. Like, they can't get a win to save their lives. They're miserable, rotten, vigilante-only lives.
Well, you said no. Most of them probably aren't going to be in next season because we were talking. I think last episode we were saying, oh, maybe it'll be just Steven and Colton next season. If he exiles himself to that island at the end of this season, what if we just get Steven next season?
I did hear that he was confirmed for next season. Colton was, but they're also doing the flash forwards. So it's hard to tell, but just in case you were freaking out, Katie Cassie is back for next season, apparently. That was confirmed. And she will be back for the season finale.
Cool.
So, but like, it's a shame that Green Arrow's turned into what it's turned into. That's all that I'm saying. Like, I just have to deal with it. I have to hashtag deal with it. I do. Felicity shouldn't be in the field. I'm just going to throw that out there. Like, I hate when she's in the actual field. Stay behind your computer.
Especially when she's pregnant.
Yeah. And I hate Diggle and Wild Dog together. They're like vinegar and oil. They don't mix. Like,
oh, come on, Hoss.
This changes nothing.
Just that, I don't know. It seemed kind of awkward, that whole interrogation thing. I know they were all faking it, but it's just like, oh, well, this one's the killer. No, wait. I saw someone. When I walked in the room, there was someone else there.
I love it though. It was like plot twist. It really was Roy. He hulked out on everybody, and you get a stab wound, and you get a stab wound.
But I mean, I know she's all evil, stabby now. But would Oliver really throw his sister under the bus?
Yeah. He left Thea in a lurch. Why not?
Yeah,
he's a bad brother. He's a bad friend. He's a bad husband and a bad father. There, I said it.
I mean, pinning a murder on her, though. I mean, even though she
deserves it.
Oh yeah, I mean, she has killed already, but still,
she deserves it. She's only his half sister. He ain't got no full-blooded family. He ain't got no loyalties.
She killed Highlander.
Exactly. That was the cleanest arrow stab wound I've seen since Laurel died. Just saying. Wait, too soon? Too soon? Am I too soon? Okay.
They're just super sharp arrowheads, so make a nice puncture wound.
I'm gonna have to learn how to do that trick. You wouldn't volunteer for that?
Oh, see, you are Mika.
But no, I do like the character of Miko. Like, she's turning out to be one of the better villains.
So do you want it so they never redeem her? She's always she either dies or she stays villainous the whole time.
Yes, but she has to die.
Yeah.
Sorry, you gotta go. You let Papa Queen die, and since Papa Queen died, they've been running his name through the mud. So I'm not here for it. You gotta die.
And we hear nothing of her in those flash forwards. So could be.
Yeah, we still have what?
Yeah.
3 episodes or?
Well, this was
2 episodes.
Well, this was
we got 2 episodes.
Yeah.
I'm so used to 23. We should have known something was going down. They're like, yeah, we're cutting an episode, but I think it was for the Elseworlds budget, though. I think is wwhy we had to cut an episode.
So I was gonna say too, didn't you say originally this might have been the last season? So maybe they had like the 23 slated as like the final episode. Then they're like, oh wait, we're gonna do 10 more. Okay, never mind. We could Steven
really, like, y'all need to be nice to Steven because he really didn't want to do it, and that's why season 8 is 10 episodes. So I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do. I mean, honestly, we're gonna be spending all this time, I'm assuming, building up the Crisis. So
I mean, unless Crisis changes things, I'm thinking at the end of season 8, is he gonna like fake his death? Because we do see him in that Legends episode 2046. So
that's a different timeline though. That's been confirmed.
Oh, has it?
Yeah,
so
they said that a long time ago.
So I was gonna say we had Connor Hawke in that timeline now. Okay.
Yeah, but he also was John Diggle Jr. in that. Remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say Star City 2046 was the best. It's been the best Arrow episode for quite a long time. Fight me, at me, I don't care. Unpopular opinions are just spilling out tonight.
I just need to get my unpopular opinion out of my mouth.
That'll teach Phil to make me do an Arrowverse episode on Thursday, even though it's my fault.
Don't be in trouble.
I offered Tuesday, and you were like, no.
I knew I needed time to marinate on the Flash.
Let my hatred stew.
Yeah, I needed time to process the Flash. I had to watch it at least twice.
So thumbs up on Arrow. You said that was your favorite of the week?
Yes.
Yeah, I probably agree with that.
Now let's get to the poop pot that is the Flash.
Season 5, episode 20, Gone Rogue. Not Going Rogue, Gone Rogue.
Negative Speed Force.
And
that's all I have to say. That's all.
And she's still wishy-washy.
This timeline is effed, bro. This timeline is just absolutely effed. I don't know what's going on anymore.
Eobard's creating the crisis.
Honestly, I'm telling you, him and Nora really love each other, and she's pregnant with his baby. Fight me. And that's why Barry's like, I'm changing this timeline.
The timeline's not the only thing I'm effing, Barry.
Exactly. Ooh. Or plot twist. Nora is actually his and Iris's baby. He pretended to be Barry from the future, came back from missing. Now that is the plot twist. I mean, if we're gonna get drama like CW, like straight up soap opera drama, give me that.
Either that or like Nora's just like, I don't know, she's like some kind of like clone or something artificially created. He's like, you don't
life model decoy. Wait, no, wrong universe.
Like I said, I think the quote unquote easiest solution is like Eobard changed the timeline, and he's like, yeah, you're supposed to have Dawn and Dawn, but I switched the timeline, so you got this,
or she's from a different Earth or something like that.
Yeah.
Because she seems so easily manipulated, so it's just like he could have told her anything.
Mm-hmm. Even on negative Speed Force. Why don't you like me?
Because you're annoying. Now go away. And what, it's not that I'm complaining, but what happened to the cicadas? I'm still confused.
Well, they showed what Cisco called her, Shikada at the end of the episode.
Yeah, Shikada. I know, it's just like,
I was like, Shakira? What?
Yeah, well, that's really funny because the fans have been calling her that, and I was just like, you just know Cisco's gonna call her that.
Mm-hmm.
It's like so obvious.
I just love when Cisco and Sherlock get captured. He's like, hey, Ragdoll and Weather Witch. He's like, oh, hey, is that bee girl over there?
Oh, the bee girl. I'm like, I almost forgot that she actually didn't originate, because she's so terrible. I forgot she didn't originate on Arrow. That Flash actually did do her first.
Yeah, she did in a previous episode of Flash and then Arrow, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably trying to bring
it's like, how did you get out of jail again? Like, what the... But Oliver couldn't break out of his prison? Cool.
He didn't want to be a fugitive. He wanted to do it the right way.
Well, the way everybody treated him when he got back, I would have just broke out and said, screw you guys, I'm going home. Just keeping it real.
Yeah. But just, oh man, the manufactured fighting between Barry and Iris, I swear, the last couple episodes.
I wanted to, the biggest Iris and Candace Patton supporter ever, I wanted to smack the crap out of her. Like, are you effing serious?
The writing is just horrible because it's just like, they're doing this on purpose because she's just like, oh yeah, I know we can't trust Eobard, but maybe we should. It's like, oh, make up your mind. Yeah, no, we can't trust Eobard, but maybe let's hear him out.
And Eddie's like dead, looking down from the Speed Force as he's slowly turning into cobalt blue. Am I a joke to you?
It just seems like the way they write Iris, like she can't, she thinks Barry's being ridiculous, which, yeah, he can hear everyone the other side, but it's like, you don't get that this is the guy who murdered his mother in front of him as a child. That's not something you just get over.
Exactly.
And the only reason Eobard came back was to be like, to torture him. Be like, hey, guess what?
I don't know, their marriage is like always been rocky to me. So it's like, this is not my West Allen. This is not the lightning rod of love that I need. Like, I just don't think anybody in the Arrows writing rooms knows how to or wants to write a healthy relationship. I think that's what the goal of it is. Because Felicity is a manipulative shrew. Iris is a manipulative control freak that has to be informed on every little decision.
I mean, we couldn't do this without Barry and Iris at each other's throats.
And what was with that letter? I'm just like, they're not going to get a divorce. If they divorced West Allen, do you even know the ruckus? Do you know the ruckus West Allen fans would cause? You think the Lassiters are bad? No. I've seen some of the worst in the West Allen fandom.
Don't you break up my West Allen?
Yeah, the only comic accurate couple in the whole Arrowverse.
Pretty much.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going on with the Arrowverse this week.
And it's just like when Laura threatened Cisco with the vibrating palm trick, I would have been like, yeah, go ahead, do it. You're not going to do it. And even if you do, guess what? You think your dad was mad at you before?
It's like, he should have killed you this way the first time. So do you think Carlos is actually leaving at the end of the season?
I don't know, because they still haven't confirmed that, have they?
No.
Do you think he really?
But like the way that they're doing the potential with the metahuman cure and stuff like that, like there's this big wide open door, and I'm like, don't walk through it, don't walk. But who should go? And you can at me all you want to. Is I think Caitlin is at the end of her journey. Goodbye, get out. We don't need you.
Although they might need her if Carlos leaves.
I mean, all these shows need to be trimmed down. That's all I'm saying.
Wow, you were saying there wasn't Tom Cavanaugh, or wasn't there talk of him leaving next season also?
Yeah, I mean, I think that if we had a drastic change up like we should have in season 6 of Arrow, just saying, we could have a totally different dynamic.
Well, I was thinking,
and freshen up the show.
If you really wanted to refresh this show, like if you did get rid of that Star Labs personnel, or at least most of them, at the end of a season, maybe blow up Star Labs, would it be fine with just, Barry working out of the apartment or whatever,
or him and Ralph doing detective work or something just to shake something up?
Yeah, you just like get rid of Star Labs, the building at least.
But all that work he's been working on all these years,
Yeah, I know. I mean, unless he just like tinkers it, like I said, in the apartment or something, or he gets like a small, or the police lab.
Yeah, we haven't seen that set in a while, right?
He was there. What was it? Maybe was it?
That was at least
week?
4. I wanted to say it was at least like 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Well, I know he was talking to. Wasn't he talking to Joe? I can't remember if it was last week. Well, oh no, didn't he? Was it this week? He said, "Oh, I think I'm a bad father," or was that somewhere else?
Because, I mean, we've really been spending a crap ton of time in Star Labs. Like, I'm getting claustrophobic. I'm sick of hallway talks in Star Labs. I'm sick of it. I'm over it. Let's move on.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, blow up Star Labs, have them work out of the police lab. Let's go all 90s Flash.
Hey, man, there's worse things to be than the 90s Flash.
Heck yeah.
I'm so over-chicated, and I'm just so down for Reverse Flash coming back. But it's a shame that we can't get Matt Lesher back. Like, they didn't even ask him back. They were just like, we got Tom. We're not paying an extra person. Well supported is.
Do you think they decided on one of them to go with? Because it's like, oh, if we keep switching faces, it's going to be confusing. Do you think they just decided to stick with Tom since he's always there anyway?
I don't know, because we were promised an origin story, and you have to kind of have Matt Lesher for that. So hopefully, I mean, obviously, even if Barry defeats the Reverse Flash this season, how many contingencies does he have? We'll see him again, and it just doesn't make sense to keep using the Wellsbore face. Eventually, we have to go back to Matt Lesher.
Yeah, but is it like a?
He's happy to come back. They just have to ask him. He's said that openly plenty of times. As like, hint, hint, MFers. Hint, hint.
But is it just a money thing because they already have Tom there?
Yeah, but sometimes you got like I wish that they would sometimes be like Arrow and just give it to the fan service. Like we got Slade back, damn it. So we I mean, if the Flash fandom really tried hard enough, we could get Matt Lusher.
I was just saying, if you're looking at that budget and they're just like, well, we've got Crisis coming.
Well, I mean, obviously, I think Flash is gonna make this season 7 or 8.
Oh yeah.
So I mean, I'm just saying there has to be a complete arc for Eobard. And it's just not there yet. And we're just waiting. And that's all I care about at the end of the season is him fighting the Reverse Flash. That's all I care about. Everything else can just for the next 2 episodes.
Are the Red Skies going to come at the end of this season? Are they going to move that up?
I literally don't know what they're going to do for Flash. Like I said, I know for a fact that not for a fact, but I've heard from okay sources that the Monitor shows up in Supergirl and Arrow. So
maybe
I'm assuming he might show up in the Flash.
I would assume. I just wonder if maybe that headline changes that after the crossover next year. Maybe Oliver's death changes that, so it's Oliver who disappears instead of.
But it's kind of funny that we, in a way, still have Wayne Tech. So there's that.
Yeah.
Thank God. Hopefully they don't bring back the Hawk people ever, though. Like I do not need that.
Well, especially if Legends is going to be over, they probably won't.
Well, I mean, Legends, like I said, next season is going to be their last, so they might give them in the crossover. Because I mean, it's a Crisis on Infinite Earths. So I'm just saying, all hands on deck.
That's true.
Heck, we might even get a shout out to the DC universe. You know, the DCU universe.
I was going to say, you think we're going to get Batwoman again in Crisis? Because her show is probably going to start after. Probably
after January, the Crisis.
After Arrow goes off, after Arrow's done. So I wonder if they'll have her in the next crossover too, so that kind of like, hey, keep an eye on in a month or so for Batwoman.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy because basically, I'm assuming Crisis is probably gonna be episode 9 again.
Mm-hmm.
But then Arrow will stay on for an extra week because they end in episode 10, so it wouldn't make sense to wait all the way through the winter break. That one episode. Yeah,
that's what I wonder if they're just gonna like throw. They'll do all the shows and then maybe Arrow will end by itself. On a week when nothing else is on. And just
it should honestly be a 2-hour thing.
Oh yeah. Oh, maybe that's what they'll do because after Crisis everyone will take their break and then Arrow will have like a 2-hour finale or something.
Wishful thinking, but I hope so. Arrow deserves it as the granddaddy of the Arrowverse.
Oh yeah.
But yeah. Flash, I don't know what we're gonna do for another 2 seasons. Like honestly, I don't know where we go from here. Like I think that bringing in Nora this soon was bad.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
especially since people wanted the Tornado Twins and not some weird random Elseworld tale, if you will.
It might have been premature for any of the kids though yet.
I mean, I would have went with Impulse. I could have rolled with that, but I guess they didn't want to be all teen to Young Justice-y.
Mm-hmm. And
there's worse things to be than be Young Justice though.
And is their child more palpable than like their grandchild?
Is it?
I don't know. I mean, I know Impulse is the big name, but are people going to be like, oh, their grandkid? Get out of here.
I don't know. I mean, after they butchered Wally, I thought that for sure they were like, okay, maybe we can get Impulse right.
There you go. Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, but love. # feminism.
And therein lies the problem. I think there's like one or 2 female writers in the Flash's writers room, where there's like 3 or 4 on Arrows, and I don't know if Keto Shimizu is the only female on Legends. But yeah, it's actually not a lot of female writers in the Arrow writers room. So yeah, I mean, not that you have to be a female to be a feminist, but it helps sometimes. Anyway, enough on that. Let's wrap this up. I'm drunk and I'm tired.
I'm too drunk for this.
On that note,
yeah. So we're gonna do more Arrowverse next week. Because let me look at the calendar. Because we discussed this a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you remembered.
Of course not.
Well, on the 14th, because that's the Flash season finale. I think we were talking about doing the
so professional, Philip.
Flash and
Just
Arrow.
stare at your phone.
That's where my schedule's at. What do you want me to do? Pick up a paper? But yeah,
calendar, hang in there. Just saying.
If people want to watch live, I believe we scheduled Tuesday, May 14th for an episode because that's the Flash and Arrow finales that week. And then Monday, May 20th for the Supergirl and Legend
if
finale.
You care. Also, what is it? May 16th, Big Bang series finale?
Yes. Yep. Big Bang. Did you see it's an hour?
Yeah, I'm glad.
Yeah. Yeah, they need that.
You think we're gonna see Amy and Sheldon's kids?
Bazinga. I don't know.
And I want them to be like, and that is how I met your mother. I want that to be the last line.
They're gonna do their flash forward.
Amy better not be dead. She better be a robot.
Oh, they're gonna pay off that theory. Bernadette's a robot. Howard built.
They need to. Anyway, yeah, we got a lot of great stuff coming up for you guys. So just stay tuned to the podcast and the YouTube channel.
And I would assume we're gonna do an Arrowverse episode next week.
If we have to.
Oh, we need. I think we need something. So
we need some content. Fine, it's fine. We could always do another Spider Cast or something. But sure, let's do an Arrowverse.
Well, I mean, because once these are over, we'll start our Angel season.
Angel.
Our second summer of Angel, so Angel season 2. And if we can work out the scheduling, we'll have some friends with us.
It's the summer of friends.
We'll have some Alaskans with us, maybe. So.
Oh well, Alaska in the summertime is bad for vampires, but we'll see how that goes.
Oh my lord, how drunk are you?
Super. So yes.
On that note.
All right, send us your thoughts on these shows. Are we on target? Are we totally off? Email us, capesandlunatics@gmail.com, facebook.com/Legends of the Arrowverse, @LO Arrowverse on Twitter. Follow CL Sidekicks on Instagram. The voicemail 614-382-2737. That's 614-38-CAPES. And go check out capesandlunatics.org. And Lil Hellfire, where can people come back from the future and fight you?
If you want to @ me on Twitter, you can find me @Lil Hellfire. If you're on the gram, come hang out with me on the gram @Lil Hellfire 86 because 69 was taken. I'm making it a thing. It's my 2 E's in the middle.
Anyway. This is a mess.
Just the way you like it.
That's what she said. Anyway, thank you for joining us. Join us again next week for some of the penultimate episode. Oh no, there's 2. Wait, yeah.
No, yeah, penultimates.
Penultimates, yeah, because there are only 2 left of each. Okay. That's right. So join us.
Only douchebags use penultimate. Just saying.
How dare you call Charlie and Sarah douchebag?
Oh, and get your bodies ready.
Get what?
Lucifer is dropping May 8th. Get your bodies ready.
That's right. We'll be talking that on Capes and Lunatics. Oh, and stay tuned. We're going to have our big 2-year anniversary coming up also.
Also, scroll down for our Mark Wade interview.
That's right.
Shameless.
Don't fail this podcast.
Too late.